everybody, welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. I'm Boomy. Thank you for watching, my lovelies. Now today, it's very exciting. I'm going to be trying my first ever BLT. Surprisingly, I've never actually had one, and I'll tell you for why. I'm not the biggest fan of like fresh tomato. You know, yes, I'm a massive child. Bacon sandwiches or bacon butties, as we call them over here. Yes, 100%. I love them. But yeah, this is my first BLT. So yeah, guys, come and have a look. Come see. Okay, guys, just a bit of an introduction. What have I got here? All the ingredients I'm going to need. That is my bread of choice. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Village Bakery. We've got some streaky bacon. I think this is the closest we can get to American bacon. So not like our ordinary bacon, which is back bacon. This is belly bacon, right? Okay, I hope I got that right. Some Duke's mayonnaise. Obviously, it's got to be Duke's. Some yummy tomatoes. This is the absolute ripest I could get them. They did look a bit delicious. So, and some romaine lettuce. So away we go. And I'm going to be cooking the bacon in my wonderful cast iron skillet. So any chance to use these babies? Okay, guys, let's talk everything BLT. Iconically American. I can't wait to try this traditional American classic. But what's the history behind it? Like, where does it originate from? Like, is it like a wartime kind of staple, or I actually don't know. Where does it come from, guys? Let me know. Over here, I've not had. I know it's a weird thing to not have before. I've not had a BLT. Like I say, I love bacon sandwiches over here in the north of England. We refer to them as butties. I love a bacon butty. Yeah, but I'm a massive child, and so my preference would be to not put lettuce and tomato on it. So okay, so what makes a BLT so American? Either way, so I've done a little bit of research into it. I've watched Andre European Reacts make a proper American BLT. So I'm led to believe it's all about the type of bacon that we use. So in the UK, we have back bacon. However, over the last few years, this has been my bacon of choice, streaky bacon. So I have this in the fridge all the time. I hope this is the right thing. This is as close as I can get. Belly bacon, although nowhere on the packaging does it actually say what the cut is or where it's from the pig. So I'll just have to assume it's belly bacon. Yeah, and obviously we've got Duke's, good old American mayonnaise. Fabulous there. So yeah, so what's making this a bit different from a bacon butty besides the lettuce and tomato? I'm going to toast the bread. So I believe it's got to be toasted. Now I'm going to lightly toast it because I don't think these braces can chomp through some very toasted bread. So I'm going to lightly toast it. I'm going to toast it in the pan. I know Andre used like a little sandwich press toaster thing. I don't have one. So I'm going to be toasting it in the pan. And I'm going to be using the mayonnaise. I'm going to be spreading it on the bread to create that kind of moisture barrier from the tomato. I don't want the tomato making the bread all soggy. So besides toasting it is going to help that. And I'm going to be spreading some mayonnaise on. So guys, let's get started with the bacon. Right, okay, my lovelies, we're going to make a start on the bacon. I've got my iron skillet. It's heating up. I think it's nicely preheated. I'm going to put some butter in there. This is in no way a healthy sandwich, but it's okay. It's a treat, you know? So once that's melted, there we are. I'm going to get my bacon in. Now, like I was saying, this is my bacon of choice. It's always in the fridge. I prefer it, to be honest. I quite like the layers of fat on there. I think it adds a lot more flavour. I'd say our back bacon is meatier, but I don't know. This just tends to have a lot more flavour. Okay. Yeah, my skillet can comfortably fit about 4 pieces in there. I'm not going to need any more, am I? Okay. Might be a bit noisy. Right, there we are. That's going to cook away nicely for a few minutes now. And while that is cooking, I'm going to get started on chopping my tomato. Okay, here we are. You can hear that bacon sizzling away nicely. Smells amazing. Right, here we are. Luscious, lovely ripe tomato. Now, this is actually grown in the UK, apparently. Smells good. You'd think this time of year that is not really going to taste of anything, but we'll see, you know. So, because I'm a bit of a child, I'm gonna thinly slice these. It's a lovely looking tomato, to be fair. There we are. I don't think I'll need any more than that. And our romaine lettuce, lovely, all pre-washed. All of these have been pre-washed as well, guys, just in case you're wondering. So lettuce leaf, let's go for the nicest looking one. I think it's going to be you. I'm going to chop it up a little bit. Now, admittedly, I would normally have shredded lettuce on a sandwich, but, you know, I'll keep them looking a little bit more whole for decorative purposes. And because that's how I've seen these BLTs looking, so I'll just make sure I've got enough lettuce leaves. There we are. That should be plenty. Now, normally, for the sake of my cardio health, I would be grilling my bacon. I don't eat fried bacon all the time. This is absolutely a treat. But it's definitely the more flavorful way of cooking bacon, isn't it? Oh my gosh, guys, I can't wait. It smells amazing. Now, I did read the cheeky little tip of toasting the bread in the bacon grease in that pan, and I thought that sounded delicious. So that is what I'm intending to do. So that bacon is still cooking away. Once it's ready, it's nice and crispy, I'm going to let it drain, and then I'm going to fry these slices of bread. And while that's cooking, guys, oh my gosh, I know I mentioned earlier that here in the north of England, we would call a bacon sandwich. I think in the south they call it a sarnie. We don't say sarnie, it's a bacon butty. I think the butty has derived from the bread and butter. So normally a butty, as we say in the north, I'm sure there's other parts of the UK that call it a butty as well, but you'll hear it more often in the north. I think around Liverpool, any sandwich is a butty. But here, but, we're all about the butts today. I would say, generally speaking, to me, a butty is anything warm put on 2 pieces of bread or a bap. And then that's where the butty comes from. It's like the melted butter. I think that's the origin of the word anyway. So yeah, we've got bacon butty, chip butty. Oh my gosh, I love a chip butty. Fish finger butty, sausage butty, egg butty. But if it's like, I don't know, like a salmon and cucumber, that's not a butty. not in my household, not where we're from. That is still a sandwich. But yeah, if you've got something warm and it's going to melt that butter, make it all delicious, that's a butty. So yeah, but I'm not going to call this butty. This is a BLT. Just in case you were wondering what on earth I'm talking about for our viewers in the US when I say a bacon butty. There was one thing I was wondering about the differences in our bacon, guys. So even with this being streaky bacon, we have water added to most of our bacon. So I know that's going to leak out of that. But when I watch like the likes of Cowboy Cat Rollins cooking his bacon, and he reserves a lot of the bacon grease. Yeah, he reserves a lot of the bacon grease. Now, I find that my bacon doesn't actually produce that much bacon grease to reserve, you know, for the recipes or whatever else you need it for. So yeah, I'm wondering, is our streaky bacon not actually as fatty? Like, I don't know. Like, let me know if you know, guys. Interesting. Right, okay, lovelies, it's ready. It's time. Nice crispy bacon. Don't want to char it, so I'm going to take it off. It smells so delicious. There is no better smell than fried bacon, cooking bacon. Doesn't matter whether you're hungover, starving. It's the cure for everything. Maybe not cardiovascular disease, but you know, yeah, amazing comfort food. So I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Right, now I'm going to fry my bread and collect up all of that delicious kind of, you know, anything that's left in the pan there. Okay, in we pop. So I'm only going to toast one side. And again, I'll tell you for why. It's these braces. If I toast it and it's quite hard, it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to get through. So I'm going to toast one side because I want that moisture barrier from the tomato. So lightly toasting this. And it's going to add to the flavour, isn't it, guys? Because it's going to absorb that butter that I've just fried the bacon in as well, and all the bacon grease it's going to absorb into the bread. So it's going to kind of make it significantly less healthy, but it's gonna you know, get any leftover flavour in there. Hopefully it won't make the bread too soggy because of the grease. Right, okay, I'd say that's ready. That's done. Okay, everybody, just a quick recap. This is where we are up to. Crispy, delicious, smoky bacon. Now that's draining, so hopefully that takes a little bit of the greasiness away from it. Our toasted bread from the bacon pan. It looks really white. It's I don't know if it's just the light. We've got our chopped lettuce and lovely looking chopped tomatoes there, actually. So we are ready to assemble. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to spread some mayonnaise. Is it both sides of these pieces of bread? I don't want too much. Let's go for a bit. I don't want enough. Do you know what I mean? What do you do about a sauce? Is there a sauce? Do you have a sauce? I'm going to taste it OG. We'll taste the original. And I ask this because whenever I have a bacon butty, it has to have ketchup on it. But I'm a bit of a heathen and it has to have brown sauce and ketchup. And then it mixes together. Oh, it's lovely. But a minimum, you know, it needs ketchup. But this might not need it. The mayonnaise might be saucy enough. Okay, there we are. Now, assembling this, I'm going to, I don't want the tomato touching the bread. So, you know, I'm going to put the lettuce on one. I think I'm actually going to flip that up. There we go. Because I'm a child and I don't want too much lettuce. There we are. Now I'm going to put my tomato on top of the lettuce so we don't risk anything getting soggy. So a few slices of tomato on there. It's a nice looking tomato, to be fair. Right, and then I'm going to go in with the bacon. Now I've got quite small pieces of bread, so I think this is going to look quite stacked. It's going to be beefy with the bacon. Okay, oh wow, okay. There we are. Squash that down a little. Pop it on the plate. There we are. Right. What do you reckon, guys, so far? Right, I'm going to cut into this. Oh, we've had a bit of perspiration, from a bit of sweat from the sandwich. Okay. Ooh, it is crispy, that bacon. Oh, I think if I was doing this again, I'd go for a thicker cut bread. Definitely. Maybe I've squished that down a little bit too much. Oh, but that looks lovely. Oh my gosh, there's still something dripping out of it. Might be the tomato juice, actually. What do you reckon, guys? Rate my BLT. Right, okay. I'm going in for the taste test. Okay. Wish me luck with my braces. Okay. I can't bite into that. The braces hurt, guys. So I'm going to cut a piece off. Right, okay. Oh no, I made that very messy now. There we go. Okay, I can eat this. Mmm. 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 Oh yeah. I'm going. I wasn't expecting that. Like I've said a few times, I'm a bit of a child when it comes to sandwiches. There's very few sandwiches that I would have lettuce with, especially lettuce and tomato. They get a bit, you know, a bit juicy, don't they? However, that's really, really nice. Like, I don't know what it is, it just works. Oh, okay. You might have converted me. Okay. I've just cut another piece off. There's a lot of bacon in it. I can't believe I'm saying this. The tomato and the lettuce is lovely in it. It really balances it out. And like I say, I am not a fan of lettuce in sandwiches normally, especially tomatoes. That's a bit delicious. Okay, you've converted me. What would I give that? What would I give this BLT? I'd definitely eat it again. For me, it's a solid, I'd say 8 out of 10. It was never my, originally, it was never my sandwich of choice. This is more something that my husband Dave would really like. If ever we go to like Subway, he's on the BLT. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I'm converted. I would definitely order a BLT anywhere out now. Oh, that's delicious. Oh my gosh, that is so yummy. I'm gonna have to cut the sandwich up and dissect it to eat it. You don't want to see that, guys. But that is absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh, rate my BLT. How did I do, guys? Right, I'm gonna see if I can go and get Dave to try this sandwich. Okay, guys. This is the better test. I'm gonna see what Dave makes of this. Try it. Okay. Dave is the BLT guy in this house. What do you think? Don't keep me in suspense. What's it like?
Yeah, it's really tasty.
How is it different to like the other BLTs that you've had? Is it special?
Probably the mayonnaise, not having any ketchup.
Yeah, so like you guys, you spread like mayonnaise on your pieces of bread, and we would normally do it with butter. So at first I was a bit skeptical. I was like, oh, I don't know, but it works. It really works. Now I was fully prepared to put a sauce on this, but it doesn't actually need it. I don't think it'd be absolutely useless, wouldn't it? Do you guys
No, it doesn't need sauce.
No, I don't think so. Do any of you put sauces on your BLT? I I know I've mentioned a few times, I'm a little bit obsessed with Chick-fil-A sauce. And saying a little bit obsessed is an understatement. If ever we go to McDonald's, I take it with me. So I was fully prepared to have some Chick-fil-A and dip it in, but I actually don't think it needs it. Would you have a sauce with it?
No, definitely doesn't need it.
Perfect the way it is. Oh my gosh, guys, you have made a fan out of me. B.L.T. I did not expect that. Okay. Another wonderful one from America. Thanks for that, guys. Okay, guys, it's a bye from me for now. I am going to go away and scran at this off camera. I'm going to absolutely demolish it. But you don't want to watch that because these make it a little bit tricky. It's going to be like a half an hour long affair. Anyway, it's a goodbye from me. I am very, very pleasantly surprised. B.L.T, who knew? It's amazing. Excellent, guys. Anyway, take care of yourselves, my lovelies. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you are enjoying these reactions and these recipes. Thank you so much, my lovelies. I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, just a quick update here. So we made another 2 more. Yeah, Dave got his own one. He was trying to pinch too much of mine, so we made another 2. Literally, I know, greedy guts. They were delicious. Oh my gosh.